Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports. Tonight we are on the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's and we are bringing you boys non-conference lacrosse. Centennial Cougars 9-0 from the Northwest Suburban Conference coming in to play Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights 7-1. It's been 2 years since we've done a boys lacrosse game for Benilde or St. Louis Park. Glad you're with us, and this promises to be a great match. Good crowd on hand here. I am Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. Centennial comes in 9-0. Benilde 7-1. Great crowd on hand, and we are underway. Benilde obviously in white and red. They are going from right to left, and that is number 5 with it for Benilde, Matthew Dowden. And the shot is blocked in front by number 38, the goaltender for Centennial, Andreas Bromscher. He is a senior. Benilde keeps possession. If you were with us earlier, we brought the girls and they dominated. And there's a goal for Benilde at home. Number 5, we took the pass. Dowden, we just mentioned, and Benilde just like that. With 10:34 remaining in quarter number 1. There's the replay as he takes that right, and there's the goaltender looking for some sort of help there, but there's going to be no help for number 38, Andreas Bromscher, as he gives up goal number 1. And there, Matthew Dowden, the senior captain, gets Benilde off to a great start. We go back to the center circle. And that is number 7 for Benilde with the face-off, Andrew Nylander. They call him Drew. And Benilde with 2 face-offs, 1 for 1 on the face-off in the goal, and they got the ball. Number 11 with it. That is Johnny Schiefert, the senior midfielder. Great tradition here at Benilde. Obviously, it's been 2 years since these guys have played. They're already well into this season. Now the pass, there's Dowden. Great ball movement here. Number 3 now for Benilde. That's Sam Decker, the senior. Good defense by Centennials. They push him out on that perimeter, and a good poke check this time by Centennial. And they steal it, and there's a reason why they're 9-0, and he is off to the races. And the shot and a goal by Centennials. They answer right back. And we are in for a treat tonight. No, did they not call a goal there? Let's see the replay. And we've got controversy in the shot by number 66 for Centennial, Leo Troya, the senior. And I wish I could explain to you why that goal was disallowed. Let's look at the replay again. Thank you, Paul, the producer. And down low. And it got through, and I wish I could tell you why that goal doesn't count. But it doesn't. So Benilde up 1-0 with the ball, 7:27 clock running. Benilde with possession. That is number 6 with it, Gus Bell, just a freshman, so good balance with seniors. Now Dowden, who got goal number 1 for Benilde, now to number 23 for the Red Knights. That's Brad Little, the sophomore midfielder. And aggressive defense by Centennial. Now drop, picked up, this time by number 8, Cam Gelling, the junior attacker, and that ball gets by the goaltender, but possession remains with the Red Knights. That's number 1 with it, Carson Brandt, the sophomore. Brandt now looking right, gets pushed back. And now Dowden, down to the right side to number 23, Little. Coming around, turning around, good defense by number 24. That's Reese Littlefield against Little. And Dowden has to retreat. Now number 6 with it, Gus Bell. Bell now gets turned around, and I will say this about Centennial's defense. They're doing a great job keeping Benilde out on the perimeter. So far, no cutters into the semicircle. Now turning around, there is Brandt, loses the ball, picked up by number 24, Centennial. That is again Reese Littlefield, the sophomore. And here comes Centennial. And they lose the ball, picked up by, still loose, out of bounds. Who's closest? Benilde gets possession. And now number 3 with it, Sam Decker. And you can feel the intensity of this game. I think everyone understands how good these teams are, and it's a good test for both of them. Coming from different parts of the metro area, the north, east, all the way down to the metro west. It's gonna be good for both teams. And there's a shot and a goal. Number 8 for Benilde, Cam Gelling. Switched that ball to the left side and found the opening down low. Let's look at the replay. There's the pass and the quick shot, and not able to get over to his left side quick enough. Number 38, Andreas Bromscher, the senior. And there is 8, the goal scorer, Cam Gelling, looking like a little hobbled there. But nothing like scoring a goal to make any type of injury feel better. Now we go back to the center circle, and it's number 52, Brock Below, versus number 7, Andrew Nylander. These face-offs are so all-important in lacrosse. 2-0 Benilde, 7:30 remaining, clock stopped, and we got the whistle and the dig it out. Who's got it? Possession, so important in this game, and he comes away with it and runs back and almost overshoots his goaltender, Justin Dahlum. But Dahlum able to corral it, and he'll bring it out. And pass misses at midfield, ball loose, and picked up by Centennial's number 65, Maxwell Taylor. Now Centennial on the offense, down 2-0. They haven't lost all year, folks, so you gotta believe they are gonna be unbelievably competitive, as will Benilde. They're up 2-0 at home. Now Centennial, first chance to have a sustained offensive attack, it feels like. That's number 8, Matthew Clough for Centennial. Now number 23, trots around the net. That's Noah Berger. Back around, and also Benilde extending the perimeter, ball lost, almost. Number 6 with it for Centennial, that's Dylan Zuck. Z-U-K, Zucker, Zuck, and a shot goes wide right or left, depending on how you're looking at it. And out of bounds. Centennial has possession now, number 8. That is Matthew Clough. Clough now to number 3. Andrew Carls, the junior midfielder. Back to number 23, Noah Berger. And you gotta feel that Centennial, they don't want to go down 3-0 here on the road at Benilde with a 9-0 record. Now back to 3, that is Carls. So now Centennial being a lot more deliberate on offense, just getting their rhythm. Now to the near side, that's number 8, Matthew Clough. Clough now gives it up to number 23, Berger. And back out. So just feeling each other out here. And look at the defense by Benilde's number 4, Patrick Burns, the senior, keeping the ball way far from the net. And he forces a turnover. Great job by Benilde there as they get the ball back with a 2-0 lead. Clock stopped at 5:29 first quarter. And one of the things I'm not good at when I'm announcing is all the lacrosse rules. One of these days, I'm going to be able to decipher what's going on out there, but it is not my strong point, admittedly. But I will bring you the action. Okay, here comes Centennial with the ball. Now to number 16 for Centennial. That is Sammy Rodriguez, the junior midfielder. Now down low to the left side. And great positioning on defense by Benilde. Now back around to the corner. Number 8 with it for Benilde. Or excuse me, Matthew Clough for Centennial. And what I'm noticing is how far out Centennial is. What great defense on the perimeter by Benilde. And this time by number 24, Mason Wurtelman, another captain. So 2 of their defensive stalwarts are both captains. That's not an accident. You win games with defense. Now number 16 for Centennial, Rodriguez gives it up to 23, Berger. Berger looking for an out shot, and the shot goes wide, and a rebound. Who's gonna get it? And it looks like, nope, picked up by Benilde, but a whistle. Was he out of bounds? And it looks like that's going to be a turnover. So after a long period of time of possession, the ball comes out as we look at the replay. And who has possession? Maybe Centennial is going to maintain possession here. It appears that way. So Centennial now, still with the ball. Number 6 with it. That is Dylan Zook. Or Zuck, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And the pass gets by, and it gets to midfield, gets by all the way, picked up by Benilde's number 5, Dowden, who's got goal number 1 tonight. He's on the right side, and he'll pull back and wait for his teammates to catch up. And now Benilde back on offense, up 2-0. Clock just under 4 minutes, first quarter. On the far side, that is number 30 for Benilde. Sky rolled, also a freshman. Now Benilde on offense, number 8, Cam Gelling. That shot blocked in front, but he picks up his own rebound. No, it's picked up by number 1. Carson Brandt gets goal number 3 for Benilde at home. That goal comes with 3:22 remaining on the rebound. And look at the quick hands by 1 as he took the shot, blocked in front, got his own rebound, came back around. And what perseverance as he bounces it right through the legs of the goaltender for Centennial, Andreas Bromscher. And just like that, it's 3-0. We go back to the circle in the center. And that is number 7 for Benilde, Andrew Nylander. And he comes away with it. Those face-offs are so important in lacrosse, and he's got possession. They're up 3-0 as we approach 3 minutes remaining here. He turns around, still aggressive defense by Centennial. Now number 12 with it for Benilde. That's Jackson Leischau, also a captain, a senior. Benilde-St. Margaret's been in the state tournament the last several years, except last year there was no season. I think they've lost the championship game 3 years in a row. I'm not sure, but something like that. So you know they are chomping at the bit. They need to get that title. They've been so close the last several years. And now we have a flag in the air and a whistle. Clock stopped with 2:40 remaining as we look at the replay, the pass, and look at the hit that number 30, Sky Roll, took. It was that the reason for the whistle as the defender, goaltender, did catch it. So an illegal body check is the call. That's going to be against Centennial. So now a player advantage for the Red Knights, up 3-0. Number 4 with it, that is Patrick Burns, also a captain. A lot of captains on Benilde's team. Now Dowden, look at the quick passing, right in front. Quick shot, blocked in front. Great defense by Centennial there. Down 3-0, 2:17. They'd love nothing better than to get a goal here to get some momentum. And look at the forechecking by Benilde and the interception, almost. Jackson Leischau saw that, just like a safety in football, coming over from midfield, and now another flag. And Centennial has the ball, so if that's at all like hockey, they've got a player advantage, and they have the ball. Delayed penalty coming up on Benilde. There's number 22 with it. Matthew Everson, the junior, comes right in, loses the ball, and that's going to bring the whistle, and there's going to be a penalty coming up against Benilde as there are substitutions on both sides. As you see, number 25, the goaltender for Benilde. That is, by the way, Justin Dahlum, the junior. And he's going to have his work cut out here with 1:47 remaining, 3-0. But now Centennial's first player advantage, and we're back underway. Number 6 with it. That is Zook to number 11. Isaac Ankrum, the senior for Centennial. Looking at the clock as we approach a minute and a half here, quarter number 1. Centennial, though, way out on the perimeter. They try to inch in. Pass in the middle and a goal. Nice pass right at the doorstep was number 8 for Centennial, who got the goal. Matthew Clough, quick pass. There he was in traffic. Amazing, threading the needle. The pass from number 3, Andrew Carls, gets Centennial's goal number 1. That comes with 1:23 remaining. Our score now 3-1. And quickly we go back to the center circle. And doing the honors, Andrew Nylander, the senior. And he loses it. Picked up by number 66, Troy. And they are on the momentum here, but he loses it quickly. Ball loose. Picked up by Benilde. Such an important skill to pick those balls up in traffic, and he takes some abuse. Another yellow flag goes up in the air. And these teams are playing rough, no question about it. But there's a lot on the line here. Both teams with excellent records. And now, do we have a timeout on the field? It certainly feels that way. I didn't see the timeout call. Well, no, there's 1:08 remaining in quarter number 1. And it is getting rough out there, and there must be a timeout. So timeout on the field. Centennial coming off their first goal. They were down 3-0. They've cut it to 3-1. And we have a timeout, and we're looking at the coach for Centennial. That is John Breach. His team from the Northwest Metro, 9-0, taking on Benilde. And I'm going to look to see if they have any common opponents to give us some indication of how this game may turn out. Benilde at home. And if you're just joining us, we were here earlier tonight. Benilde had an awesome game against Hill Murray. They were in here. They took that game 15-5, raising their record to 8-3. Now we're bringing you the boys for the first time in 2021. And I'm just doing a quick look. I don't think they have any common opponents, which would not surprise me since they are on opposite sides of the metro area. And I don't see anything. So what a great matchup here. Now Centennial following the timeout. It's going to be Benilde's possession. Again, 1:08 remaining, quarter number 1. And here come the Red Knights. Goaltender has it for Benilde, number 25, Justin Dahlum. And nice move there by number 15, Gordy Johnson. Gets it across midfield. Ball loose. Still loose. And picked up by number 9, Centennial's Elijah Ward, but that brings a quick whistle. And I think they're going to give the ball back to the Red Knights. So there is going to be an infraction against number 9, Elijah Ward. So now a player advantage for Benilde. And they have the ball. 43.9 seconds remaining here, quarter number 1. And the intensity is palpable, folks. I can feel it. Our score just 3-1. Okay, they're sorting it out. And now Benilde on the offensive end with a player advantage. Quickly. Ball back now to the near side and another whistle. Unbeknownst to me as Jackson Lishaw took possession. All right, now number 30 starts out with it for Benilde. That sky rolled now to the near side. Up top and a quick shot and a nice save there by the goaltender for Centennial, Andreas Bauscher. But Benilde retains possession. Dowden to number 12. That is Leishau. 23 seconds and counting. Pass behind the net. Quick shot and a goal. That comes from number 30. He took the pass from behind the net and sky rolled. The freshman gets goal number 4. That comes with 16 seconds exactly. There he is, number 30. Let's watch how this transpired now behind the net. And look at the pass by one Brandt. As he finds number 30, rolled, and he was far up, but look at the pace on that shot as he drills that past the goaltender for Centennial. Benilde up 4-1 with 16 seconds left. back to the center circle. Number 7 now, Andrew Nylander, going against Leo Troya, number 66, and he gets it as he goes down. And no whistle, ball loose now, 7 seconds remaining. Still bouncing around, and that should do it here for quarter number 1. And there is the horn signaling the end of quarter 1. And after 1 quarter, Benilde 4, Centennial 1, come on back for quarter number 2.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Back here. Are we still live? Oh, we're back. Okay, I'm back. We are about to begin quarter number 2. If you've just joined us, we're watching boys varsity lacrosse, and this is a heck of a matchup. 9-0 Centennial coming in to face Benilde 7-1. And I don't even know where they got their loss. And there it is, back on May 4th by 1 goal to Chanhassen, which is where the state tournament usually is held. And I always think of 1 loss is not a bad thing. It definitely teaches you something, gets that dime off your back, you know, of having an undefeated season, and then you just play. And boy, Benilde is playing very well against a tough Centennial team, and this game has been rough. All right, now Benilde, they're going left to right this time, up 4-1, and they get possession. That's number 8 with it, Cam Gelling. Lights are on here at Benilde, 60 degrees, very humid. Overcast, slight winds, so really a great night to be out. Great crowd on hand here. Now number 4 rushes the net. Patrick Burns pulls up, gets over to Dowden, number 5. Now to number 12, that's Jackson Leschau. Quickly over to number 4, Burns. Now Burns again. So Benilde just taking a breath here. Centennial trying to force that perimeter as far away from the net. There's good defense on number 12 for Benilde, Leschau, as he backs up. Now to number 8. That is Gelling. And look at the aggressive defense by Centennial. Way out there with the long stick is number 66 for Centennial. That is Troya. And a goal by Benilde. And a little shove there by number 1, Brandt. And I think he got that goal. Again, I was just looking down as he came from behind, and look at that beautiful goal by Carson Brandt. And what great recognition as he was behind the net. Usually you would pass for there, but he saw the opening, took advantage, rushed to the daylight, and put that ball right in the back of the net, shoulder high, 5-1 Benilde. Off to a great start here. 10:46 remaining second quarter. Back to the center circle for another face-off. This time in the circle is that Littlefield, 24, and another 1 face-off. Such an important skill to win lacrosse games. Andrew Nylander with it. Now he loses it out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover as number 24 was closer to the ball, Reese Littlefield. So now Centennial down 5-1. And if you're a Centennial fan, it's got to be feeling a little dicey as they came in 9-0, and he runs over the Benilde player. No call on that. That brings a groan from the audience. And it is getting chippy out there. Look at number 3 come in and score. What an individual effort. Andrew Carls. Are they going to call it off? I think that's going to be goal nullified. Was there a timeout called? Is that what happened? Look, he came right in, beat the goaltender, kind of went off his basket. Aiden Cummins. And I guess the timeout was called, is what I heard actually from the audience. Look at him, lower that shoulder. You want good action? ParkTV 16 Sports is bringing it to you. So I think there was a timeout taken by the Centennial coach. Had to be. I don't know if you can call timeout unless you have possession of the ball like a lot of sports, but let's look at the Benilde-St. Margaret's upcoming schedule, as they have a 2-game winning streak, 3 out of their last 4. Centennial tonight, then at St. Thomas Academy. That should be a good match. Then Minnetonka at Egan. Then the sections begin. So following that exchange, the ball is going to be in the possession, I would expect. I guess with Centennial, they called timeout despite that unbelievable effort by Andrew Carls, but that goal is for naught as timeout was called. So I think Centennial will have possession, and they are. My goodness, I don't understand why a timeout was called there. But what an effort by number 3 for Centennial. He took hits left and right, and now coming right in, number 16 with the quick shot as he goes down. 16 is Sammy Rodriguez. And that is steered away. As we look at the replay, he takes the hit from the stick, but that stick by number 12, Leishau, thwarted that shot. So great defense by Leishau there for Benilde, but possession remains with Centennial. That's number 23 with that Littlefield. He gets accosted out there far around the 20, and Benilde comes away with it, the long stick, and he takes a shot from behind, and that draws a whistle. So this is going to be a slow-going, very rough game, as you can see. Clock stop with 9:35 remaining in quarter number 2. And if you're a Centennial fan, you got to be thinking they are feeling the pressure, down 5-1. They can't afford to let this differential get any farther. Next goal is huge for them, I would imagine. Okay, now number 6, Zuck. Zuck to number 23, that's Berger. Berger now to the near side, number 11, that is Isaac Akram. Berger, shot wide right, out of bounds, but because the Centennial player, let's watch that replay again, that's 23 with it. Noah Berger, big shot, but from far away, misses the mark, but Centennial retains possession as we approach 9 minutes remaining. Now ball loose, picked up nicely there by number 11, Johnny Scheifert, the senior. And Benilde back in business on offense. Leishau now, he crosses the 50 on the right side, and he's got free territory all the way in, unaccosted. Number 12, and he'll come around. And both teams seem to be taking a collective deep breath here. High intensity here for the first quarter and a half. And at some point, you had to feel that they were going to just take a break, and that's what it feels like right now. Now to the near side, Leishau. Now they're set. Took that pass from number 30. Sky rolled. Now behind the net, number 8. That's Gelling. Shot, pass in between. Ball loose, picked up, and a whistle. And they're going to keep the possession with Benilde. Dowden with it now. We're back underway to number 4, Burns. Now Leishau, number 12, spin move, getting pushed, gets by, takes a shot way over the crossbar, out of bounds. But I think the Benilde player was closer, so they retained possession. What an interesting rule. There's a guy who played basketball, ball goes out of bounds, whoever last touched it, but that apparently is not the rule in lacrosse, obviously. Okay, now number 1 with it, Brandt. Leishau now at the top of the key, rushes the right side, much like a point guard, gets pushed back. Now ball comes to Doden. Doden gets it, big shot. Did that go off the post? Bounces way back to midfield, and a nice job scooping it up is Dowden as he takes a little shot from number 19, Mason Witcherl. Clock now, 7.5 minutes remaining. That's number 4, Burns, and the pass. What a shot by Patrick Burns. Number 4 threads the needle, finds the upper right-hand corner from way out. With a player takes the hit, brings that shot, blows it by the goalman there. I don't think Andreas Bromscher even saw that. 6-1. That goal comes with 7:32 remaining. Let's see, did it go off the bar? Paul Proden saw it. Let's see here, coming in. Well, that was, off the, it didn't score, huh? I thought it did. Yeah, that was a shot earlier off the crossbar. No, that's a goal. It's 6-1 Benilde. We're back to the center circle, 7:30 remaining. There's a shot from behind. They're letting him play. Now picked up by the long stick. Nice job there by number 31. That was K.O. Steffens, the sophomore. Now Benilde back in difference to number 31, Steffens. And number 3 with it, Sam Decker. Benilde up 6-1 as we approach 7 minutes remaining in half number 1. Domination right here by the Red Knights so far. Number 8 now, Gelling with it. As he trots behind the net. Takes a screen from Brandt. Tries to work that screen, comes around, tough angle, works the angle, comes right in, and a nice defense and a stop there by the goaltender, Andreas Bromscher, the senior for Centennial, comes up big. Will that translate into momentum for Centennial? We'll see. Now he gets poke check from behind, and now a breakaway, 2-on-0. Here comes Benilde, and the shot and a goal. That is big time by Matthew Dowden. He intercepts it and creates the breakaway, 2-on-0, and he beats the goaltender decidedly, does he not? That's Dowden's second goal of the night, puts Benilde up 7-1, and there he is, off to the races. And you can see his teammate, he's not even gonna get involved. Fake. And what is the goaltender to do there? They're in a very compromised position as Dowden takes advantage. Very patient, couple fakes, puts the ball away. 7-1 Benilde, back to the center circle. 6:26 remaining. And number 7, Andrew Nylander, is having his way on the center circle tonight. Such an important stat. Look at that beautiful pass, this time to the near side to number 10. That is Casey Ryan, the sophomore. Gets it back out to Leischau. Nice little rolling pass, haven't seen that before. Now to number 4, that is Burns. To number 30, Sky rolled. Burns, number 4, now looking, coming around. That is Brandt. Nice cross pass. That could have been dangerous, much like a quarterback throwing against the grain. That could have been intercepted, but he made it go through. Now the quickest shot and a goal. And here is what I'm thinking about Leischau and Benilde. Sharpshooters, ladies and gentlemen. They are sharpshooters. A lot of these goals come from a distance out, and they are lights out. Big time shot here. Watch this. Leischau looking, and he's at least 20 yards out, and he finds the opening. And none of these goals are really coming in from that close. They're from a distance out, and that brings another timeout on the field. I'm assuming that's coming from Hill Murray, as they are really on the brink here, down 8-1 with 5:33 remaining, half number 1. And Benilde really showing their dominance at home, following their sisters' game earlier as they dominated Hill Murray, winning 15 or 16-5. So the lacrosse programs at Benilde-St. Margaret's alive and well. And as I was mentioning early, I think they've been the runner-up at the state tournament 3 out of the last 4 years, last year being a pandemic year. So you've got to feel that these guys are really chomping at the bit, and it's state tournament championship or bust for these guys, and they are really, really showing how on it they are tonight, aren't they? Really beautiful lacrosse, and this is a rough game. These two teams are bringing it. So 8-1 our scores. We come out of the timeout, and I sometimes like to speculate, if I was the coach, what would you be saying to Hill or to Centennial? But I mean, my goodness, they're down 8-1. It's not like they're playing poorly. They're just getting beat, aren't they? So, okay, back to live action here momentarily. 5:33 remaining, quarter number 2. Back to the center circle following that goal. And again, number 7, Nylander. He's been nearly perfect at the center circle. Such an important skill here. Nylander still loose. Still loose. Out of bounds. And it goes out of bounds. So that time, Centennial, and they're quickly now ahead with it. Andrew Carls now, they try to take Benilde, take advantage, but Benilde gets back on defense very quick. Still, number 3 with it, that's Andrew Carls. Carls, pass down low, well done, in traffic, and a shot at a goal by number 23. Lightning fast by Centennial. Boy, did they need that. Noah Berger took the pass in traffic. 3 Red Knights all around him, gets that shot by number 25 this time, Dustin Dahlem. So Centennial not going away quite yet, showing a little bit of life. That goal comes with 5:01 remaining by that man right there, number 23, Noah Berger, hanging in there for Centennial. Back to the center circle, and again, Nylander. He lost that last one, and that's why I say these faceoffs are all important in lacrosse. Ball loose in the middle. Picked up this time, and Benilde gets possession. Nice job. Oh, and does he lose it? He does. Now, again, Berger has it. Now Centennial trying to get some momentum here with just under 5 minutes remaining. Quarter number 2. And there's a big shot by number 6. Almost had too much time, Dylan Zuck did, it felt like to me. I thought he could have done more. He had some space. I would have tried to move in. And that ball went wide right. But Centennial retains possession, 4.5 remaining, 8-2. And it's kind of the witching hour here for Centennial. They're down big 6 goals, but if they have any chance, I feel they need to get this next goal. Very critical moment here if they're gonna get back in this thing. It's almost lights out for them, but not quite. And there's a shot, saved in front. Ball still loose. What a great job by number 25. The goaltender, Justin Dahlem, saves that threat. And now to the near side to number 15, Johnson. And now number 11 with it, that is Schiefert. Schiefert now across midfield to the near corner to number 10. That is Casey Ryan, the sophomore. As he trots around, I look at the clock, under 4 minutes now. Half number 1. Now Burns, no, to the left side, that is number 12, Leischau. And another flag, and that's going to come against Centennial. So free time here with 3.5 minutes for Benilde, up 8-2. Patrick Burns gets by, back to Dowden. Dowden now. And the quick shot, and what a save by Centennial. Ball loose in front, and a whistle, no goal. They blew it dead. Wow, what great action there. Let's look at the replay. Nice pass right in front. Leischau takes the shot, and what a save by number 38 for Centennial, Brosher. And then the whistle, but Benilde, do they retain possession? It appears they will. 3:16 remaining, quarter number 2. Clock still stopped as they sort it out. And it looks like possession's going to be with Dowden on that far corner where the fish. Okay, we're back underway. He gets it to Leischau, now to the near side to number 30. That, of course, is Sky Rolled. Now behind the net. Boy, quick passing here by Benilde. Such an important skill. Quick shot and a goal. Another sharp shooting goal. That really is the theme in my brain. Dowden, goal number 2, makes it 9-2. That goal coming with 3:03. And my goodness, I mean, all these goals almost are from way out, and just the power on those shots, you can barely see them. Dowden delivers for the Red Knights, makes it 9-2, 3:03 remaining, back to the center circle, and the momentum continues for the Red Knights at home. Now, Andrew Number 7, back to the center circle. He's been stellar there all night long. Such an important skill, and he gets it again, and he's off to the races, coming right down. Pass to the right side, loses it though. Ball loose. And again, now picked up by number 7, Andrew Nylander, and now another whistle and a timeout. I wonder if that wasn't taken by Benilde. 9-2. Interesting time for a timeout here. Just under 3 minutes, but a timeout nevertheless. Our third one of the first half as we watch Benilde huddle around their coach, Rob Horn. And they will talk it over here. I'm a little confused as why they call the timeout. They're up 9-2. They had possession, but clearly one of the coaches, and I'm assuming it was Horn that took the timeout, must have seen something. And just watching his body language, he definitely had a message to bring here. So he is talking it out with his players, letting them know what he saw from the sideline. Like any good coach, when you're in the game, you don't always see everything, and he had a message, it's clear. So he did call the timeout. I can just tell by how animated he is in talking to his players. You can see the heads nodding, so good timeout taken there. They're gonna retain possession, and it was a quick one. We're coming out of it. Back underway, lights out here. Beautiful night, not sunny, but still no rain. And we're about to pick up the action here in the offensive zone. That's number 1 with it, Carson Brandt for Benilde. All right, whistle, play underway, clock winding down, under 3 minutes, second quarter. That's number 3 with it, Sam Decker. Decker now to the far corner by the 10. That is Brandt. Working against number 19, who bounces it away, Matthew Wittrell, but Benilde keeps possession. Now they lose it in traffic, and Centennial comes away with it. An important turnover for them if they want to get it, and they give it right back. That is a heartbreaker if you're a Centennial fan, and look out. Shot blocked in front, rebound, takes a hit. Still picked up by number 3, and he's tough. We just saw him, Carls, he's dangerous. Coming right in, not afraid, takes the shot and scores. I saw that coming. He had a goal earlier that got waved off because I think his own coach took a timeout, but he can take the hit, he keeps his balance, and that is exactly what you saw here. Came right in, getting harassed, and delivers that ball right over the left shoulder of the goaltender. So Centennial not quite going away here, cuts the lead from 9-3, back to the center circle, 2:05 remaining. Quarter number 2. And waiting there for Centennial, number 23, Noah Berger. He'll take on Nylander. He's been there all night. He's been successful on about 80% of these. Oh, and we got a violation against Benilde, so a chance here for Centennial. If they can string a goal or 2 together before half, it could change momentum, but great defense by Benilde. Now under 2 minutes to go. Number 11 with it for Centennial, that's Isaac Ankrum. Ankrum now cuts left, cuts back right, and what great defense by number 24. Mason Wurtelman, the captain senior, brilliant defensive move. Such a backbreaker if you're a Centennial fan, and what a great catch there by Finn Murphy, senior. Murphy now with it as he goes off the field, and he did his job by helping them retain possession, and they've got it here with 1:26 remaining, 6-goal lead. That's Leishau. You wonder if they're going to hold it for a last shot. Would not be an unreasonable strategy, would it now? Now Burns gets it to number 30. That is Sky rolled now. Gives it up to Leishau on the far near side. Leishau backs up. There's a cutter right in front. He just about got it to him in traffic, and he still retains it, is Burns. I look at the clock, 1 minute remaining. Burns now with the spin move coming right up. Uses his arm to push away the defender. Very, very high contact here. Burns now still with it. Fighting him is number 22, Matthew Everson, the junior, and we have a whistle and a turnover for Centennial. They've got an opportunity here. Whistle, clock stop, 46.4 seconds. That is number 6 with it, Dylan Zuck. Now, into the Offensive zone, chance for Centennial on that shot. He loses his stick. Number 23, Berger, took a hit hard. 37.8 seconds remaining. Centennial retains the ball. Can they get a goal here before halftime to give them some sort of hope? That's really what you got to be thinking here. Now Berger, 23, coming in on the left side, takes a hit, another hit, still retains possession, pass, misses, intended for number 2, Brohl Sherman, the freshman, 19.9 seconds left. And Benilde gets possession. The goaltender with it, number 25 is Cummins. Or excuse me, 25 is Justin Dahlem. Sorry about that. Now Benilde in the offensive zone. 5 seconds remaining. Will they get a shot off right in front? And it's defended well by the goaltender for Centennial, Brauscher. 0.9 seconds remaining in front. And a goal! Are you kidding me? Right as clock expires. Are they going to count it? They are. I see the signal. All right, let's see how close that is, Paul. Let's go to the replay. Look at that pass. He's just sitting there, and he gets rid of it. And that's a goal by Brandt. 10-3 our score just as the second quarter ends. As we watch Brandt come off, and that has got to be a backbreaker for Centennial. So after one half of play, our score from Benilde-St. Margaret's 10-3. Come on back for quarter number 3.
Millions plan for retirement online. Estimate your future benefits, apply for retirement, and manage your benefits all from the comfort of your home. And give yourself the freedom to do what you want offline. Social Security's online services help put you in control with secure access to your information anytime, anywhere, allowing you to spend more time with family, friends, or simply just enjoying the day. Social Security, securing today and tomorrow. See what you can do online at socialsecurity.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Well, welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports. We are on location, streaming live on YouTube, bringing you unbelievably great boys lacrosse. Centennial coming in from the Northwest Metro Division, taking on Benilde. They're down 10-3. Benilde's up 10-3, I should say. They come in with a 7-1 record, and we're about to begin here as they have a commanding lead. You can see Centennial's talent, and if they're going to get back in this, I feel they need to get a couple quick goals early on, or they may lose their enthusiasm. So let's see what happens here. Benilde in red and white. They're going right to left in quarter number 3. They're up 10-3. Let's see what happens. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. Beautiful night here in St. Louis Park. Okay, there's the ball, and in the middle, that is number 30 for Benilde. Sky rolled. He's got a goal tonight. There's the whistle, and we're underway here, quarter number 3. Leischau now. Let's see if Benilde keeps it up right coming after the halftime break. And if you're Centennial, you gotta feel you gotta get a couple goals here and get some momentum. All right, Benilde, Brandt, who scored right with no time left, and look at that, another sharpshooter goal. That is my name, I'm sticking to it. Patrick Burns, number 4, gets that one. And what's impressing me is how all these goals are from somewhat of a distance, right there. Just faster than the eye can see. Patrick Burns blows it by the defender, and that sends a message to Centennial, doesn't it? You come out of the halftime, you're up by 7, now you're up by 8. Less than a half minute, and we go back to the center circle, and Andrew Nylander's had a great night there. He's back there at the center circle, taking on number 66, Leo Troja. And you can see the wind is picking up. There has been weather in the metro area for the last few days. Still rain in the forecast. It looks like it's going to hold off here, but there is swirling winds I'm starting to notice. The wind is blowing out of the southeast, it feels like, looking at the American flag. Okay, back underway here. Benilde with another goal here to start the second half, and picked up by Brandt. And look at that nice move there by Brandt, the little side shovel from behind. A lot of talent on this Red Knight team. Now to number 30, that is rolled behind the net. And another goal. Boy, and you get the feeling now we're close to the mercy rule. That's going to be 12-3. Look at that pass, the cutter. Is that Leishau? No, that was number 8. Taking the pass, Gelling. And boy, with 2 quick goals like that by Benilde in the first minute, that can be a backbreaker here for Centennial. They're down 9. They got a long bus ride back to the northeast suburbs, don't they? Centennial's up by Lionel Lakes. It's a drive. And it's getting late, and now look at that hit. And they're going to call that, and Benilde's going to get possession. There's Leishau with it. And it could get chippy here. Centennial, they haven't lost all year. This is a new experience for them. And look at that shot and a goal. Another sharpshooter shot, this time by Dowden. Matthew Dowden, the senior captain, his 3rd goal tonight. And the 3rd goal in the second half. And did it go off the helmet of number 9? It may have, Paul. What do you think? Yeah, he had the duck. Yeah, when the other team is ducking while you're shooting, advantage offense for Benilde. 1 minute, 9 seconds. They've added 3. We're now a 10-point lead. And I don't know what the mercy rules in boys lacrosse. Maybe that is 12, Paul, that we talked about. Look at that, got another one here. Off to the races, and another shot. This time a great save by Bromsher. But my goodness, they almost had 4 goals right out of the chute in the second half. So there is no complacency by the Red Knights. This team is super serious about what they want this year. I can feel it just knowing their history. Been to the state tournament every year, been to the championship game every year, and just falling short. And you do get the feeling they were always, those teams were good, but I get a different feeling from this team. There's an edge, and I think with the pandemic, they realize how important it is for them to be able to play this sport, the limited time in high school. Look at that move, he's come right into the goal, and that brings a flag at the same time. Number 6, Gus Bell. Benilde showing no mercy right now tonight. Look at this move and the shot. And again, another sharp shooting shot. They're putting on a clinic here, folks. They're up 11 with 10:05 as another timeout on the field, the 4th one. And this is being taken by Hill Murray, I'm quite sure. As we look at the head coach, as he greets his team. Not much to say there, Coach. You got a great team right now. They're playing super well. And we look at the Metro West Conference and overall standings, and look at Chanhassen. I don't know if we're going to get to do a game with them. Do they have a game with them coming up? I'm not sure. Nope, I think, and did they play? That's where they lost. So that, folks, right there, Benilde and Chanhassen. I'm not sure if they're in the same section. They must be. So one of those 2 teams is going to make it to the state tournament, it feels like. So they probably will meet in the sections. If we have anything to say about it, it'd be nice if we could be there to bring you that matchup. But Benilde definitely showing their domination against the Metro East Northwest team of Centennial, 9-0. And they are in a different league here, aren't they? As we look at some of the other teams, Jefferson 2-2 in the conference, 9-2 overall. That's pretty impressive by Jefferson. Kennedy not having a bad year. Well, in the conference, how do you get to 1-13, Paul? I wonder if that's 1-3. Maybe. Then they 5-5 overall. And then Cooper, Park, yeah, typo. Who doesn't? I always make them. So, yeah, 1-3 Kennedy, but 5-5, so overall a good year. Okay, back following the timeout with 10:05 remaining, quarter number 3. We're back to the center circle. That is number 7, Nylander. He's been stellar there, going against number 66 for Centennial. The Cougars of Centennial, the Red Knights, and the Red Knights have the ball again. They've dominated here in the second half. It was 10-3, they've got 4, and they're looking for more, and I didn't mean to rhyme that on purpose. Okay, now Laichao to the far side. And just like their girls team, they're so good at passing. And another goal. And the floodgates are open, are they not? That's 5 straight goals here in the second half. Centennial is basically late. They're kind of lying down here right now. They've lost their mojo or their competitive edge here as we watch number 30 trot off for Benilde with that goal. Sky rolled. I think that's his second of the night. It's 15-3. 12-point differential. The clock is stopped there. So I don't know if there's a mercy rule or what the deal is with that, but now ball loose following that goal. Ball still loose. Centennial trying to get their first possession of the third quarter in the second half and coming away with it for Benilde, number 20. That is Mitchell Dockman, the junior. First time we've called his game tonight. Nice job by that young man, scooping that ball up while being harassed. And now there's Laichao and Benilde. They're back in business. Now to the far side, that's number 29, Adam Backman, the freshman. So the coach, Rob Horn, going to his bench a little bit, trying to get experience for the younger players. Very good idea. And the shot blocked in front. Rebound now to the corner, picked up by number 13. That's Luke Drews now in the game. So they are using their bench, really smart. Up by 12, now to the near side, number 10 with it. That is Casey Ryan, the sophomore. Back out to Laichao as they back it up. And now they'll attack on the near far side. Back to Laichao, he almost shot, decided to give it up. Now to Patrick Burns, spin move and a shot. And that gets by the goaltender, out of bounds. And clock now does continue to run, so I do think we're in running time as we watch that replay by Burns. Great spin move, but misses the mark. So dodging that bullet, the goaltender, Andreas Bromscher. But Benilde will retain possession. Clock continues to run here, quarter number 3, as we approach 8 minutes. Number 8 will start out with it for Benilde, and of course that's Cam Gelling. Gelling now. Gelling still with it. Getting harassed by number 11 for Centennial, Isaac Ankra. And now back out, Patrick Burns at the 40. He'll look for an opening. Good defense displayed there by number 3, Andrew Carls, the junior for Centennial. Now the pass in the slot and the quick shot. This time taken by number 10, goes wide right. That's Casey Ryan. Here's the replay. Good defense displayed there, though, by number 24. That's Reese Littlefield. He was in good position to thwart that shot, but Benilde retains possession with Laichao now. Quick pass to the near side again now. Number 10 and the shot, and he misses a second time. Ryan, but the rebound, shot, blocked in front, or is that a goal? It is. This time, again, number 8, Cam Gelling. Not his first time on the scoreboard tonight. He makes it 16-3. Clock continues to run. Let's look at the replay. Gelling comes in on his own and goes to the near side between the right post and number 38, the goaltender, Bramsher, unable to do anything about it. Clock continues to run here as we are in mercy time. And now we're going to go to the center circle, and for the first time, another face-off person for Benilde. That is number 26 for the Red Knights, doing the honors. Luca Platt, the junior, now into the match. And the ball loose, picked up by Benilde's number 2. That is Finn Murphy. Nice job by Murphy, and possession arrow with Benilde, up by 13, and a whistle from the play and another timeout. So I don't understand the timeouts, quite frankly. I really don't. 13-3. Not quite sure what the reasoning is there for either of these teams. It's clear to me the outcome is not going to be in doubt. But again, a timeout, and I didn't see who called it. I can only assume it has to be Hill Murray. But that's what's happening here, as they are not Hill Murray, excuse me. That's who played Benilde and the girls game earlier. Of course, it's Centennial. As we look at where you can find us on YouTube. If you're not watching us streaming live, you can always go to the website at parktv16.org or .gov is it? I can't remember, but ParkTV16. We replay our matches all the time, and you should go watch them if you're interested in watching your son or daughter play. But as we wait through this other timeout, this is like the 5th timeout in this game, and I'm having a hard time understanding what the reasoning is. Usually you call timeouts when it's a critical part of the game, and the game is, you know, in the balance, and you got to make a strategic move. The only reason why I could is if they're going to start to empty their benches, maybe just to reorganize who the rotating players are going to be, and that it would be, in my opinion, a legitimate reason, which very well may be what they're doing here is, you know, it isn't in doubt, and let's reorganize and players that maybe aren't playing so much. I hope that's the case. Any experience these kids can get is part of the reason why they're playing, and with a differential like this for both teams, all the players, it'd be nice if they could get some action. Okay, Benilde, following the timeout, has possession. Up by a commanding lead here. That is number 6, rushing the net from the right side, Gus Bell. Now behind the net, that's number 13, Luke Drews. So there are players, we weren't calling their names in the first half, definitely emptying the bench a little bit. Now Casey Ryan. To number 3, that is Decker. His shot off the mark. Clock continues to run here, 5:15. And Benilde will retain possession. Oh, and he gets taken down, no whistle. They're letting him play. Now there is a whistle and a stoppage. And the clock does stop, although I don't think it should have. And it's going to be Benilde with the ball in that far corner. It looks like number 13, Luke Drews, is going to start out with he does. Quick pass, though. Up the right side, that's number 3 with it, Sam Decker. Decker with it. Gets pushed back, pass now, and they misfire on that pass, goes out of bounds. The closest player was Centennial, and that's going to be number 11, who will start it out for Centennial. And Centennial has had 0 offense here in the second half. I don't think they've had possession of the ball across midfield until right now. That is number 9 with it, Elijah Ward, the senior. So now a chance for Centennial to try to make something happen here, work on their offense as they've run into a clearly superior opponent here in the Red Knights. On the far side, that's number 16, Sammy Rodriguez for the Cougars. To the near side behind the net, that's number 8, Matthew Clow. Or Clow, if I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, momentarily lost by Elijah Ward. He comes back up with it. He's being marked by number 23 on defense for Benilde, Brad Little. Ward, quick shot, gets by, and now another flag. Clock continues to run under 4 minutes. Mass substitutions. Wind is kicking up here just a little bit, at least in the press box where I'm located, high above at about midfield. And they're sorting it out here. I think it's just waiting for the substitution. Okay, now Centennial with the ball. Number 6 with it. Dylan Zook. Centennial has not scored here in the second half. They haven't had a shot on net. This is their first sustained offensive threat. Ball lost, picked up nicely with the long stick, number 24 for Benilde, Mason Whirleman. And ball now loose, pushed from behind, scramble for it. Picked up by 21 for Benilde, then a whistle. That's Braxton Bogan, a senior for Benilde. And boy, there's a lot of captains on Benilde. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 captains. .218 clock. running, Benilde with it. Ball in their own zone. Lead pass to Leishau, who's still out there. He's clearly the senior leader on this team, Leishau. Leishau now rushes it across midfield, and he's got space now. And they'll set up their offense once again. Number 13 plays catch. Luke Drews back to Leishau, back to Drews. Drews spin move, comes in, takes a shot, tough angle, rebound, still loose in front. Nonchalant with Centennial. Now they come away with it. This time it's number 15 with the long stick. Nice scoop by Cooper Larson, the sophomore. Larson into the offensive zone. Still with it. Excuse me, I missed that. That's number 19, Mason Witcherell. I thought it was 10. It's 19, my fault. Now Centennial with it. They back up to their own 50. He better look out from behind. It's the defensive good poke check it. As long as he doesn't cross the line, he almost made that mistake. Now Centennial. Look at the harassing defense by Benilde. Relentless defense and picked up. Oh, ball loose. Almost a turnaround chance for Centennial. Blocked in front by the goaltender for Benilde, number 25, Dahlem. Nice job by him. No score here in the second half as the clock continues to run. We have 1 minute remaining, quarter number 3. Now number 23 with it for Centennial. That is Berger. Berger now. Centennial trying to show some life here in half number 2. He comes right in. Tough angle, looking to pass. No shot. Wheeling around. Takes a quick shot. And that is a goal, I believe. Yes, they count it. As Berger did not give up, kept around, then saw the opening and went low, and it went off the inside right leg of the goaltender, number 25, Dahlem. But there wasn't a lot he could do as Berger did find a little space there. So clock continues to run. We're now at 16 seconds, and I don't think they're going to get this face-off in time before the period ends. If they do, it's going to be inconsequential. As we go back to the center circle, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, whistle, ball controlled. It's not going to matter, as there's the whistle. Benilde did get possession of that face-off, so that goes to them in their stat. But after 3 full quarters of play, our score from Benilde-St. Margaret, 16-4. Stay with us for quarter number 4 if you want to see stellar boys lacrosse. Benilde-St. Margaret's firing off on all cylinders right here as they approach the sections coming up in a week or two.
Your story doesn't have to end. As an organ donor, the good in you can live on. In fact, you could save up to 8 lives through organ donation. Sign up to give the gift of life after you're gone. You'll be happy you did. And just maybe, someone else will too. Sign up online today as an organ, eye, and tissue donor at organdonor.gov. It saves lives.
All right, welcome back. Are we alive here? Yes, welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports. We're about to begin quarter number 4 between Centennial came in with a 9-0 record, Benilde 7-1, and they are having their way tonight, aren't they, folks? 16-4. The outcome is academic, but if you want to watch good lacrosse, stay with us. You're watching a potential state tournament champion here in the Red Knights, and that really is the story. I've mentioned it before, it's state tournament or nothing for these guys. They've been so close in the last 5 years. And they are really sending a message to this 9-0 team. They are taking no prisoners. They didn't even get to play last year. I have to feel that that has something to do with their intensity level. I mean, there's something you love to do and you can't do it, especially at that age. You really appreciate it. Now that pass out by the goaltender, and what an outlet pass it was by Number 24, that was Dullum, or 25. Nice job by him. And now there's Patrick Burns in the offensive zone. They're up 16-4. And back in business on the offensive zone, aren't they? Patrick Burns now. Will they lay off the gas pedal? I doubt it. Okay, now Benilde. To the near side to number 13, Luke Drews. Way out there. Now look at the screen. That's number 12. Looking his way. Jackson Leishow coming right in. Blocked in front. Rebound in front. Ball still loose. Still fighting for it. Leishow right in there. And coming away with it nicely is number 19 for Centennial, Mason Witcherell. The senior, Witcherell, all the way into the offensive zone. He'll turn around with that long stick, and they still have possession. Under 10.5 minutes remaining. And he'll go back as he gives it up to the offensive players, and now trotting on the near side around the 30. That is number 6, Dylan Zook for Centennial. Now Berger, 23, comes in, blocked in front by goaltender. Well, there is a new goaltender in for Benilde. That's Axel Esco, the freshman, getting some action, and he faces his first shot at point-blank range, and he sends it and rejects it right back to Centennial, although they do remain possession now with under 10 minutes remaining. Great debut there by the freshman goaltender, Axel Esco. Another reason to keep watching is to watch the young talent come up for Benilde. Great save by him. Now coming in, Berger draws the flag, tries to do the bounce shot. And again, there's Esco ready for it with great position as it bounced right over the crossbar. Good effort there, though, by Centennial's Noah Berger. One of the great things about the spirit of high school sports teams, they just don't give up, which is one of the great reasons why you should play sports, isn't it? Great perseverance. All right, now Centennial looking for a goal here in the fourth, under 9 minutes to play. That's Berger. He's trotting around, pass, shot, blocked, ball loose though. Esco still playing well, had a save. And now he has the ball. Nice outlet pass by Esco. Showed all kinds of poise there, didn't he, the 9th grader? Great experience for the kid. Now ball loose on the ground and a whistle. And ball will go. It's hard to tell. They quickly move around. Benilde will have it. Now to the near side at center is number 23 for Benilde. That is Brad Little. And there's going to be a flag as there was an altercation of some kind, but they're going to play on here. So I think that's going to be a delayed penalty called on Centennial as the yellow flag was thrown at midfield, still on the ground. So, much like hockey, when there's a penalty until the other team touches it or has some sort of possessory interest in the ball, it's going to be a player advantage for Benilde. And they are taking their time as they back up. Now to the near side. That's number 23, Brad Little. Brad Little tries the right side, gets pushed back, still with it. Now behind the net. Spin move there by number 13, Luke Drews. Drews now. Back out on top to number 6, Gus Bell. Shot and a goal by number 17 who took the pass, Robbie Hoyt. Sophomore, number 17 gets a goal as he takes a nice outlet pass to the left side, and look at that sharp shot. Boy, the talent is endless here with the Red Knights, is it not? That's got to be a good feeling. I don't know if that's his first goal in his high school career. It could be. I'm not an expert on all the stats, but you know, when they're young and a sophomore and they haven't played all game, they're coming in. What a great moment for him, regardless of whether it was his first goal or not. But it's 17-4, 6:41 remaining. We're in mercy time here. Clock continues to run down. Back to the center circle. This time it's number 26 for Benilde, getting experience. Luca Platt, the junior. And look at that shot there with him and number 22 for Centennial, Matthew Everson, and now a whistle. Clock continues to run now. And ball now is in the possession of Centennial in that far corner. Number 8 wheels around behind the net. That is Gelling. And boy, Centennial just has been non-existent on offense in the second half. I feel they've just been dominated as Rodriguez has it. Now Centennial back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for some sort of opening, and Benilde is just not giving it to him. Now rushing, losing the ball. It's checked out of him and now picked up by 21 on the run. That is Braxton Bogan, the senior. And he takes a shot, and that's another flag, and it is getting chippy out there. Centennial now taking their shots, obviously out of frustration. Right there, a blindsided hit. You know, trying not to get opinionated, but I mean, that was a blindsided hit, wasn't it? But frustration, I'm sure, on the part of Centennial. They were 9-0, and they are completely outclassed here. And that was an unnecessary blindsided hit there by Centennial, in my estimation. Now under 5 minutes to go. They're going to lose, but they want to show some class, just a little bit. You don't need to take those shots at Benilde. 17-4 our score. Clock continues to run. 4.5 minutes as they set it up. Now there's the whistle. And the Red Knights have it. Leishau to the far near side. That's Brandt. First boys lacrosse game we've done at ParkTV 16. Well, for Benilde, we've done St. Louis Park boys, but not Benilde for a couple years, so it's good to see them. And they look tough, folks. Pass to the far side. Centennial still showing enthusiasm. You always now Leishau coming in, and a shot and a goal. Leishau, he started the scoring, and he's going to end it, at least right now. Clock continues to run. That goal comes with just under 4 minutes remaining. Our score now 18-4. And number 12, the senior, Jackson Leishau. And you've got to remember, these seniors, they didn't get to play last year. The silver lining is that they have a firm understanding at a younger age than most of us that when you lose something, you know, you really appreciate it. That will carry them well in life, I'm sure. And they're playing like there is no tomorrow, because who knows, another pandemic, who knows what can happen. So you got to enjoy what you have when you have it. And they are definitely demonstrating that tonight as we watch the young goaltender Alex Esco get some experience, and he has played well. What a nice outlet pass by Esco, such an important skill as he looks like the goaltender of the future. And another flag again on Centennial. So I'd like to see them just play it a little more, less chippy here. Show some respect. They're getting beat by a better team. They're also a good team. I can see the talent, but clearly they don't play the competition that the Red Knights do so far. But I understand their frustration. Clearly. Now another sharp shot and a goal. Number 10 this time for Benilde. Casey Ryan makes it 19-4. That comes with about 2:22 remaining. And again, so many goals. This is what makes Benilde. Look how far out he is, 22 yards. Unbelievable goal. Benilde looks lights out here, folks. I am not an expert. They did lose to Chanhassen by 1, and boy, the rematch there will be something to see. If we're not bringing it to you, you should come down and watch that game if they ever play again this year. Now Benilde on the far side. That's number 23, Brad Little. 1:44 remaining, and that brings a groan and a turnover for Centennial. Now it's loose. Boy, they are hitting each other here. There's a swipe by 66. Definitely showing their frustration. And I don't know what their section's like. It's a very strong possibility that these two teams could meet in the state tournament because they come from completely different sections on opposite sides of the metro area. So that might be what's going on here, sending a message in case they meet, because if they meet, it's probably going to be in the state tournament. There's a shot blocked in front by Centennial now with 1 minute now remaining in quarter number 4. And the ball out of bounds, whistle, turnover goes to Centennial now with 50 seconds remaining. And they have had only 1 goal here in the second half. And that ball over the mark, intercepted, picked up by number 6, Gus Ball. And there's younger players, they want to feel that scoreboard, so I think they might take a shot, or they're going to lay off the gas here as number 6, Gus Bell, just a freshman. They pass it around to number 17 who scored last, Robbie Hoyt. Now looking on the left side, that's 29, Adam Backman, the freshman. Ball goes behind the net, 14 seconds remaining. Benilde still with possession. We are in the waning moments. Spin move there by 13, Luke Drews. Drews gets pushed behind. He goes down, ball loose as he gets harassed. Another flag. Very chippy, but there is the sound of the whistle ending the 4th quarter and the match. And our final score from Benilde-St. Margaret's, Benilde 19, Centennial 4, 8-1, 9-1. So for Paul Broden, our producer, everyone connected with ParkTV 16 Sports, I am Robert Christensen. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.